Here's what most CRNA applicants don't realize: more than half of CRNA programs no longer require the GRE. But does that mean you're off the hook? Not necessarily. Understanding which programs require the GRE, what scores are competitive, and whether you qualify for a waiver can save you hundreds of dollars and hours of study time or help you strategically strengthen a weak application. Today I'm breaking down everything you need to know about the GRE for CRNA school in 2026, who needs it, what scores matter, how to get a waiver, and how to decide if it's worth your time. Let's get into it. Text overlay, the 2026 breakdown. As of 2026, CRNA programs fall into three categories. About 40% of programs have eliminated the GRE entirely. You cannot submit scores even if you want to. About 35% of programs still require the GRE. No exceptions unless you qualify for a waiver. And about 25% of programs make the GRE optional or offer conditional waivers based on GPA, graduate degree, or experience. Why the shift away from the GRE? Research shows GRE scores are weak predictors of CRNA program success. What actually matters is ICU experience, GPA, clinical judgment, and professional maturity. Plus, the GRE costs $220 and creates barriers for applicants from lower socioeconomic backgrounds. Text overlay, programs that require GRE. Which programs still require the GRE as of 2026? Duke University, Johns Hopkins, University of Pennsylvania, University of Pittsburgh, Case Western Reserve, Medical University of South Carolina, University of Miami, USC. These are often the most competitive programs. Always verify current requirements on each program's website, this changes annually. Text overlay, programs without GRE. Programs that have eliminated the GRE entirely: Baylor, Texas Christian, Berry University, University of Detroit Mercy, Samford, University of New England, Fairfield. Many programs now offer waivers if you have a master's degree, GPA above 3.5, or 3+ years of ICU experience. We'll talk about how to get those waivers in a minute. Text overlay, competitive GRE scores. If you're taking the GRE, here's what you need to know about scoring. The GRE has three sections: verbal reasoning, scored 130 to 170. Quantitative reasoning, also 130 to 170. And analytical writing, scored 0 to 6. Text overlay, score ranges. For minimum scores at most programs, verbal 145 or higher, quantitative 145 or higher, analytical writing 3.5 or higher. For competitive scores, verbal 150 plus, quantitative 150 plus, analytical writing 4.0 plus. For top programs like Duke, Johns Hopkins, Penn, verbal 155 plus, quantitative 153 plus, analytical writing 4.5 plus. Here's the reality check: verbal 150 equals the 46th percentile. That's the baseline competitive score for most programs. It's not amazing, but it's acceptable. The quantitative section skews higher because lots of engineering and science folks take this test, so a 150 quant is actually the 38th percentile, still considered acceptable for nursing programs. Text overlay, how GPA and GRE interact. Here's what really matters: if your GPA is strong, 3.7 or higher, slightly lower GRE scores in the 148 to 152 range probably won't disqualify you. But if your GPA is marginal, 3.2 to 3.4, strong GRE scores of 155 plus can help compensate and show academic ability. Text overlay, the optional dilemma. This is the question I get most often: if GRE is optional, should I still take it? Here's when it helps to submit GRE scores to programs that don't require them. Number 1, your GPA is below 3.5. Strong GRE scores can demonstrate academic ability when your GPA doesn't. Number 2, you have a low science GPA. GRE quantitative scores can offset weak performance in chemistry or statistics. Number 3, you're a non-traditional applicant. If your BSN was completed years ago, recent GRE scores show current academic readiness. Number 4, you're applying to very competitive programs. Even if optional, strong scores add another data point in your favor. Here's when to skip the GRE. Number 1, the program explicitly doesn't accept scores. Some programs that eliminated the GRE won't consider them at all. Number 2, your application is already strong. High GPA plus strong ICU experience plus CCRN plus excellent letters equals GRE adds minimal value. Number 3, you're a poor standardized test taker. If you'll score below 150 in both sections, those scores might hurt more than help. Number 4, you don't have time to prepare adequately. A mediocre score submitted in haste is worse than no score. Text overlay, waiver strategies. If your target programs offer GRE waivers, here's how to qualify. The most common waiver criterion is having a graduate degree, master's or higher. MSN, MBA, MPH, whatever. This demonstrates graduate-level academic success. Text overlay, waiver criteria. Second common criterion, high GPA. Many programs waive the GRE if your cumulative GPA is 3.5 or 3.7 or higher. Third, extensive ICU experience. 3+ years of critical care nursing with demonstrated clinical excellence (CCRN) awards, leadership. Fourth, graduate-level coursework. If you've completed graduate pathophysiology, pharmacology, or similar courses with B+ or higher, some programs will waive the GRE. How do you request a waiver? Text overlay, waiver request process. Step 1, check the program website for their waiver policy. Step 2, if eligible, send an email to admissions. Here's a sample email. Dear admissions, I'm applying to your CRNA program for fall 2027 admission. I'm writing to request a GRE waiver based on my Master of Science in Nursing with a 3.8 GPA, completed in 2024. I believe this demonstrates my readiness for graduate-level coursework. I've attached my transcripts for review. Please let me know if additional information is needed. Step 3, follow up if you don't hear back within 2 weeks. Most programs respond quickly to waiver requests. If denied, you'll need to register for the GRE immediately. Text overlay, prep strategy. If you need to take the GRE, here's how to prepare strategically without burning out. Timeline, 3 to 4 months before your test date is ideal. 6 to 8 weeks is the bare minimum for meaningful improvement. Best study resources. ETS official materials are free, including 2 practice tests. These are from the test maker, so they're the most realistic. Magush GRE, about $150 to $200, has video lessons, 1,500 plus practice questions, and study schedules. Strong for verbal and analytical writing. Manhattan Prep Books, $40 to $60, are excellent for quantitative. Text overlay, study phases. Here's your study strategy broken into phases. Phase 1, weeks 1 and 2, take a diagnostic practice test. Identify weak areas. Set target scores based on your programs. Phase 2, weeks 3 through 8, content review. For quant, review algebra, geometry, data interpretation. For verbal, build vocabulary with Magush flashcards. For writing, practice outlining essays in 5 minutes. Phase 3, weeks 9 through 12, practice and strategy. Take 1 full-length practice test per week. Focus on time management and pacing. Review every wrong answer. Phase 4, final week, take final practice test, review weak areas, and get rest the night before. Don't cram. Time investment, minimum effective prep is 1 to 2 hours per day, 5 days per week, for 8 to 12 weeks. That's 40 to 120 hours total. Text overlay, test day strategy. Quick tips for test day. Quantitative, skip hard questions and come back. Don't waste 5 minutes on one question. Use the on-screen calculator only for tedious calculations, it's clunky. Plug and answer choices when possible, often faster than solving algebraically. Verbal, learn root words and prefixes, helps with unfamiliar vocabulary. Read questions before passages so you know what you're looking for. Eliminate wrong answers first. Analytical writing, spend 5 minutes outlining, clear structure beats lengthy rambling. Use specific examples. Address counterarguments. Proofread in the last 2 minutes. And one more thing, you can take the GRE at home now. ETS offers an at-home option proctored online. It's identical to the test center version and accepted by all programs. Text overlay, should you retake? Should you retake the GRE? Retake if you scored below 150 in either section for competitive programs. You didn't prepare adequately the first time. You had test day issues, sick, distracted, anxious. Don't retake if you're within 3 to 5 points of average admitted scores. Your GPA and experience are strong. You've already taken it twice with minimal improvement. Rules for retaking: you must wait 21 days between tests. Maximum 5 attempts in a rolling 12-month period. Most programs see all your scores, so don't take it lightly. Typical improvements with focused study: 5 to 10 points per section from first to second attempt. After 2 attempts, score increases plateau unless you significantly change your approach. Text overlay, your GRE decision. Let me give you a simple decision framework. Take the GRE if any of your target programs require it with no waiver option. Your GPA is below 3.5 and you need to demonstrate academic ability. You're a strong standardized test taker. You have 2 to 3 months to prepare adequately. Skip the GRE if none of your target programs require or accept it. You qualify for waivers at all programs that normally require it. Your GPA is 3.6 plus and you have excellent ICU experience. You're a poor test taker and would likely score below 150. The path to CRNA school has many components. Make sure you're investing your time and money where it matters most. The GRE is no longer the universal barrier it once was. With more programs eliminating the requirement, many applicants can focus their energy on what truly matters: clinical experience, academic performance, and professional development. If this video helped you, smash the like button, subscribe for more CRNA content, and check the description for links to everything I mentioned. Drop a comment below. Are you taking the GRE or skipping it? And if you want to compare GRE requirements across 150 plus programs, check out CRNATracker.com. Link in the description. See you in the next one. End screen, subscribe button plus 2 related videos. End script. Word count, 1/820 words. Estimated runtime, 10 to 12 minutes. Voice selected, TBD, A/B testing.